We are back with a bit more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. And we have just finished exploring this area, which is called the Fort of Reprimand. I found my way into it round the back by taking a spirit spring from this place, the Elder's Hovel, and it seems like it might be a bit like what happened in Stormvale, where I've wrapped around potentially a legacy dungeon, because I know there's like a castle up here that sure looks like it could be a legacy dungeon. And it looks like if you went through that castle, you'd end up over here. At least in theory. But now that we're back, I'm going to carry on attempting to make my way through there. Actually, I'm going to finish exploring here, because there is like still an underground area here that I don't think I've been to. So we're going to have a little look. Because I think the big thing I really want to find in this DLC that I haven't found yet is a new Spirit Ash. Just because it would be nice to mix things up. Got nothing against Trisha, she is fantastic as a support, but okay, yeah, I've been here. This entire area I've been through now. But I was hoping there might be a Spirit Ash down there, because we just found a Lovewort, and I thought maybe. I mean, it was always going to be a bit of a stretch, but it was, you know, can't help but hope. Oh, okay. There we go. Torrent is back. And something is shaking the ground around here. So we're going to head up here. And okay, well, we now know what was shaking the ground, and it is a terrifying ghost flame dragon. Okay, well, this is actually a situation where the extra holy damage on this thing will be useful. I say as I die. Great work. Oh, welcome back, Gino. Okay, Gino's coming from the garden, so while I respawn, I'm gonna grab him a treat. Okay then, as I was saying before I got slaughtered by a dragon, the holy damage on my mace might actually be, or on my hammer might actually be quite good against this terrifying ghost flame dragon that we've found. Of course, I'm also not convinced we should fight it just yet. It seems like the sort of thing where you might want to pop back later. Especially since it can do that. Yeah, no, I think this is a come back later type of dragon. Put it on the list with the big sentinel, Wicker Man guy. Keep thinking of it as the Erdtree Sentinel because same general principle. You know what? In fact, do you one better? We'll mark it. So we'll mark it, and we'll mark the Sentinel too, so that we know to come back to them. Because I do want to fight both of them at some point, but probably not yet because we're not quite ready for it. The main goal here, of course, is we're going to go after the Lion Dancer once I've got my runes back, and once I've explored a little further into this much more dangerous than I'd expected region. Because there's just a lot to see here, and a lot to do here. Ooh. Well, this place hasn't aged well. It's like the whole place sank into the swamp. Grab a revered spirit ash. Do a little... Oh, it's another one of you guys. Well, you can wait. Aha! I abandon here the flesh of my body. Erdtree fragment. An Imperium blood virgin. Activate the lost grace. Who are you? So there's a gesture I need to know to interact with that character, by the looks of it. But at least I can enhance my spirit ashes some more. The whole place has a really nice vibe. Like, there's just something really nice about the way the this whole location is designed. There's another Wicker Man up that way, so we're not doing that yet. But, did find a map. Wasn't even really looking for a map, that's just really handy. There we go, Stardew Altus. And then we ride back up here. I'm guessing that the castle I wrapped around is up this way. Based on what I've been trying to do so far, at least. Church of the Crusade.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Fire Knight Quelan. Okay. I wonder if that was Messmer's voice. Definitely fighting that person. They seem like they've got cool weapons. The kind of cool weapons that I definitely want to steal. To be clear. Yeah, I straight up wrapped around and kind of just skipped the dungeon, ended up here where there was another castle. Wow. Okay. Probably something cool in this camp, actually. I should probably stop and investigate this first. All of their weapons burn with Messmer's flames. So I guess those yellow fires that we see, the eternally burning ones, are also connected to Messmer somehow based on the Church of the Crusade that we just found. Ooh, another Fire Knight's cookbook. I bet these are written by the same Fire Knight that invaded us. Let's have a little look. A record of crafting techniques left by the Fire Knights who served Messmer the Impaler. It details the art of wielding fire for the benefit of soldiers setting out to join the crusade. Mesmer Fired Race and Drawstring Mesmer Fired Race. While we're at it, we've also dropped Common Soldier Helm and this Ancient and the Flame Drake Talisman +3. Yeah, we're good. A Erdtree fragment and not a fan, but thanks anyway, I guess. Kind of looks like Marika's pose. Wonder what she's been steaming in the Realm of Shadows. Especially since we haven't really got any clue what she did here. Another Ember of Mesmer. I don't know if those respawn or not. I should probably be cautious about crafting with those. I mean, then again, it can't hurt to experiment a little. Especially since they seem to be getting a little more commonplace as I explore more. Can I find a Site of Grace somewhere in this area? That would be nice. Wait, but Mesmer called us Graceless Tarnished in the thing where we just fought. And last I checked, we have Grace, because we can see Grace. I mean, unless we suddenly lost that ability between me leaving that last Site of Grace we were at and then, and that doesn't seem likely. So, Mesmer clearly thinks that the Tarnished, none of the Tarnished, can see Grace. But why? Ooh. New armor set. That's a Stake of Marika, isn't it? No, that's a Summoning Pool. And lots of good luck required ahead, and try-sleep messages. Gonna fight the bear, gonna fight the bear, it's a terrible idea, I can't bear it. Okay, I probably deserve to lose the fight just for making that pun. Ralph has a great red bear. Okay. Seems beatable. Like, not an easy fight, but seems like something I can win. Why did I try that? I mean, to be fair, this seems like a boss I can win against. Just need to stay quick on my feet and sort this all out. So we'll try that again, but this time with feeling. So we got this. Okay, as I was saying, we're now going to fight the bear. The bear that can definitely see us. I think it's safe to say that what we're meant to do with that attack is jump over it. Okay, so either I had tremendous dumb luck the first time, or I was tremendously dumb on the second attempt. Either way, let's go again. I titled this stream based on the fact that I am planning to go back and fight the Lion Dancer during this stream. That's at least planned to be the next big step. I forgot that I was one-handing that. Was trying to block. Which isn't really a great idea with the mace anyway, but... Okay, I know it's a hammer, but... like... it's very mace-shaped. So you'll have to forgive me for occasionally calling it the wrong thing. Okay, so spirit summoning immediately gets their attention from that distance. So spirit summoning does in fact make a sound. Very much liking how this guy fights. Not enjoying fighting it because I'm bad at fighting it, but once I get the hang of it, I'll be fine. Probably important to note that that this bear is really tough. I will return to that in a moment. I think Church of the Crusade. Church of the Crusade, then Lion, then maybe we come back and fight Ralpha. Because that guy is tough as hell. And I don't like my odds. I'm gonna switch back to my hammer though. Tis my preferred weapon for a lot of stuff, after all. See, I ran into the church thinking that it would be like a lot of the churches in the main game, where you walk in and it's a safe zone with or at least it has like a site of grace that you can use. I was not at all prepared for foul tarnished, time to die.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Damn, that spear is good.
Before the flame of Messmer.
Okay, took a crack at that. We'll come back to it. I want to go fight the lion. I think we're ready to fight the lion. And you know what? I think I've even got the right item to help us fight the lion. At least in theory. Where did I... There we are, Mesmer Fire Grease. Let's make some. And let's go ahead and equip some. Because here is where my plan comes in. Pretty confident, so I'm going to use so I'm even going to rune arch this. I'm going to hazard a guess that if Mesmer could beat him once, then fire probably isn't something they're strong against. Okay, well, that was a good warm-up. Great work, team. I think I just need to practice, learn its moveset a bit, you know. I think maybe summoning the follower of Mikola ally that's outside the boss room is what's tripping me up, because that is massively increasing their health, and I'm thinking against an enemy like this, maybe that's not the best strat. I think I'm on the right track with the Mesmer Flame Grease, actually. Like, that is doing a lot more damage than without. So let's This boss is very tough. I mean, that's kind of awesome from from the perspective of, hey, we want more boss fights in this game. Actually, we want more like end game boss fights. That's kind of what this DLC was for, to some extent. Okay, yeah, I think that might be a better tactic. Just stick with just the dodge timing. This thing moves in a way that is hard to follow, but if I can just keep track of it, I'll be fine. gonna go ahead and swap around my Great Rune. I think this might be a Radahn sort of situation. Okay, don't go for more than one hit at a time on that. I do have a couple of other ideas that might work. Let's see here. Oh, I had another Erdtree. I hadn't. That would probably make a huge bloody difference. I feel like I'm just doing worse than I was when I fought it before. And that's frustrating because, like, I feel like this is a totally beatable boss. You know what? Come along, why not? Let's switch around a few items too. Not using that. That wind blast from its mouth. Okay. It's winding up for the drill. Yep, that's the drill. The drill has killed me, but that's okay, because this was only a practice drill. You know, I'm gonna alter up my strategy a bit. Because I think part of the reason I'm having so much trouble is that I changed my armor, and the armor I was wearing before had really good resistances for this sort of thing. So let's go back to Great Arsenal, and then got a ton of cool stuff here, but what I'm actually going to equip is probably going to be Erdtree, I think, because that's, or rather Crucible armor, because that's what I was wearing before, and that was working really well for me. And I need the Great Jar to get into medium load. FP Resto is nice, like, no doubt about it, that's nice, but I feel like the Dragon Crest Shield for extra damage reduction is going to be way more useful. Ancestral Spirit Horn isn't helpy in a boss fight. Like, that's just not happening. Let's swap to the Godfrey icon, and let's swap out the Taker's cameo for... I could go Bolt Drake. I could also... Even though I said I wasn't gonna, I'll stick the Blessed Blue on. Let's see how this affects how much damage I'm taking. Okay, yeah, that's a much more workable amount of health loss on a mistake. Especially when it comes to that attack, which has definitely been the one causing me the most trouble. Yeah, because where I'd be dead in 2 hits, now I'll be dead in 3 hits, and that's honestly a pretty big deal in this situation. I need to work out how to dodge that better. Okay, here comes the lightning. I am much less resistant to the lightning phase. But I feel like I'm now in a much better position. Like that seems to be the difference between phase 2 and not getting to phase 2 for me. So I think that might be the right call. I might actually make one more adjustment, but it's a good one. And that is Wingsword Insignia, I think, over... Yeah, Wingsword Insignia. And we're gonna pull all the stops and just go. So I kind of want to see what Redmane Freya is like as an ally for this. So Redmane Freya, it looks like Curved Greatsword. Right, this thing has a grab attack, doesn't it? Hell of a grab attack. Just spitballing different ideas here, really. Swap back to Godfrey icon, keep everything else the same, and we will go in with Freya again. think if we don't get to phase 2, then I'm counting that as we should probably prepare more. So I feel like there's definitely steps I could take to make this situation more favourable for the build that I'm using. There we go, okay. This thing fights incredibly. This is a really fun fight. Oh wow, it just uses all the elements. Here I was expecting Mikola to be the avatar. Okay, that's a pretty substantial improvement over last time. So I think I'm gonna go in with yeah. Actually doing pretty okay. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, let's try that again. If I could dodge all three parts of that, then I would actually be in a really good position to counter-attack, I mean. Damn it. Okay, that's a slight improvement. Let's see if I can't wind up a beast claw. Okay, yeah, we're gonna try something else for a little bit. So I feel like we're making progress, but not quite fast enough for what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna go explore, because that's what you do in Elden Ring when you get stuck. You go explore, and you find some more stuff to do. We're gonna start. We're going back to where we began. We're going to ride down that road we haven't been down yet. Sometimes the road less taken is where you're supposed to be. Persona 2 has such a good soundtrack. Or is it Q2 that has that one? That's beside the point though, really. Let's go check out this church. Getting the impression that churches are not safe places in this DLC. Like, call me crazy, but I'm just getting that impression. Ooh. Got the great hammer off them. Okay. These Mesmer Flame dogs are quite spooky looking. Like the design. Damn, didn't even get up. A couple of fire coils. Grab some fireflies. But anything else down here? There's a waterfall, maybe there's something behind it. Why is it always suffering indeed? Ooh, hold on. There we go. This looks promising. A blessing of Marika. The hell is it and why were they guarding it? Completely restore HP and heal all ailments. A special physic. Blessed by Marika, the Queen of the Erdtree, completely restores HP, heals all ailments. Marika once created several of these physics for Mesmer's sake, but never again. So, did Mesmer go off the deep end? Did Marika betray Mesmer just like pretty much everyone else? At least on some level, like... Marika's not a nice person. We've kind of established that from the lore, I think. Is she evil? Probably not. Does she manipulate and use people for her own purposes? All the time. So, is there any chance of me getting further down this way? Like, is there even anything to see down here, really? Okay, well there's that whole mess down there that I don't think I can get to yet. And then there's... what? Yeah, this entire camp is on the edge of the cliff, and yeah, this isn't a location we can go down. It's a shame because it looks like it could be a path to something, but yeah, that's all kinds of dangerous. So how about we go back to the castle front? I don't know, we kind of already went up there to some extent, but... well, no, because we went here, and then I went this way and ended up diving through the poison area and ending up there. So we haven't actually been all the way over there. So let's mark that, and fast travel to here. Like, if all else fails, we can also go inside the castle front and look there, because there's probably something cool there too. Not going to engage with Mesmer's soldiers unless they piss us off. Got bigger problems than their BS. Yeah, because I think this is where the turning came before, and I went the other way. Ooh, items. Yes. No, I have kind of been... No, this is different. I was about to say I think I've been here, but no. This is a different kind of... Who on earth is that?
Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear!
Okay. Kind of looks like a ruined Dragon Communion site.
The exquisite pain.
Okay. So, I'm guessing they were attempting to eat Bale to gain their power, Dragon Communion style, you know. Typical stuff. Be wary of strong foe. How strong we talking? Because it's definitely can't ride your horse here yet. Here, strong. The ancient dragon man, eh? Joke's on you, I know how Dragon Communion magic works. First playthrough, that was my specialty. I'll bring that guy back to the DLC at some point. What you got for me? Nothing at all, just the runes. Unfortunate. But hey, we're back up here. That's pretty neat. Everything eventually wraps around. Or to put it in Golden Order terms, all things seek to converge. Now what we got up here? Ah, the dragon's pit. What are the odds of there being a dragon in here? Or at least a worm. Could definitely get behind fighting a worm. Damn, wasn't expecting beastmen. Clearly they were expecting me though. Well, I guess I just gotta hit him harder. One down. And then another. Undead Beastman Land. What an interesting place this is. Oh. Oh, this place is great. And then there's a path down there that looks interesting, but look, before I go that way, I'm going to go this way, because the archer's got to be blocking something. Can't just be sniping for the sake of sniping, surely. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Now, this is going to... Yeah, it leads to the same area. Thought it might. Always nice when the message gives you a warning. It's actually useful. Nice try. But I'm on a roll today. Yeah, I feel like this path down here is going to take me to the creepy altar that I could see. Boss ahead, but jumpy off required. Okay. So I think in that case, this way is probably somewhere I should explore first. With that information. Just to see where this comes out. Oh, you goddamn troll! Oh wait, no, this isn't the boss, this is just a magma worm. But the fact that this isn't the boss arguably makes things much worse. I do not care for you. Asshole magma worm. I reckon I can get back to it fairly quickly. Just have to use the right stratagem. Going to use a quit out to get them to stop chasing me. Little trick I learnt a long time ago when I was playing Dark Souls 3, and we're gonna fight the worm properly. No messing around, just focus through. Of course, my real main objective here is grab my runes, and... Actually, that's a pretty good, You know what, that's fine. The worm can live. Jump attack required. Be brave, show no fear. So to fight whatever boss is here, I have to jump off. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, there we go. Since this is a scouting run, let's see what we've got in here. Oh, you again. Listen, I beat you once, I can beat you again. but it might take me a few tries. Nah, I got this. This isn't too bad. Right. What am I going to do here? You know what? Let's just go max HP and stamina and a quick load. And then we can go in. As soon as we enter the boss room, we'll summon Trisha. I like this guy's sword a lot. Okay, we can get this. One more try and we've got this guy down. And then, maybe we'll get some cool armor or weapon out of it. Or maybe enough wounds to level up again, and then I can get the stats for that hammer. Just that anvil hammer looks really cool. Damn it, I did not plan that. Bit of roll capturing. You know, this is a fight we can win. Gonna blitz this boss, get some wounds, and gear up for the Lion Dancer again. Possibly also go fight whoever's in that castle we saw, because, you know, while we're here. What kind of attack even is that with the purple flames? Because it's really cool looking. Even without the context of what the hell is it, it's still really cool looking. And I've just lost my wounds if I don't win this. Well, good reason to win this. Or not. Well, why do we fall if not to learn how to pick ourselves back up? you know, the flames from his sword, same sort of purple as the magic that at the edges of the dragon incantations. You know, just I feel like this ancient dragon man has got to have some lore to do with the origin of Dragon Communion. And since that's a really cool aspect of the lore, I think that's something that I'd be interested in learning about. So, let's keep smacking them until they die. What am I going to lose? The 0 runes I have? There we go, that's better. Trust me to draw aggro at the worst moment. That's not good. But hey, I can still turn this around. Still haven't found a single new Spirit Ash. Doesn't mean there aren't any, I know there are, I just haven't seen any yet. I think switching weapons was the right call. Sometimes you just need different weapons to deal with different situations. I keep saying that and not doing that. So let's go ahead and set up. I said earlier that I was really happy that they were doing a bit more with bosses that fight like you do, and I stand by that. This is a really fun fight, honestly. It's just infuriating because I'm having trouble beating it right now, which is why I've gone a little bit quiet, but I'm okay. I really do just keep screwing that up. Okay, but I can do this. Stay calm. Worst thing you can do in this situation is get angry with the game, because then it doesn't change anything. Love how I opened this fight by saying, "Oh, he'll be fine. I beat him outside." Like, I should have known better, and I'm actually kind of irritated that I didn't know better. Because of course he's going to be tougher inside his actual home. It's just like actual dragons. You get them into, if they're inside their lair, they get lair actions, and if they have lair actions, then you have to deal with way more to actually defeat them, because they get a bonus action at initiative count 20. Or was it 10? Haven't actually used lair actions in D&D for a while. But they get an extra action, and it's really annoying, and they will inevitably use it to screw you over in some way. I got this. Enemy slain. Now don't have a phase 2. See, that's a weapon worth getting. But also there's a door here, so we're not going to use the warp out. Now, what do we think is at the end of this nightmare cave? Also, I've ended up with more wounds than I lost, so I think I'm okay. At least it feels like more wounds than I lost, but it might not be. Need to remember to update that whenever I get it. Where the fuck is this? You know, aside from a new area. Oh. Oh, I get to go fight the actual dragon now. That's the reward for this. Yeah, you know what? Just a peek. I thought I saw something down here. Apparently not, though. And I don't want to start a fight with some stuff that I'm not ready for, so... let's just go ahead and warp back to here. Going to do a little bit of leveling up, decide what I'm going to do with weapons. Where's that great katana? Because you know I want to try that out. It's not going to be all the way down there. There it is. Spines of gravelstone along its blade has an anti-dragon effect. Formerly a dragon communion warrior, the ancient dragon man was once arbiter of those worthy to devour the dreaded one. So you have to defeat him to challenge the dreaded one. Cloaks the armament with a jagged gravelstone aura before performing a leaping slash. Charge it to fire off the aura. Okay, and what are the stats for this thing? It's it looks like a quality weapon, so I can totally use this. And it's probably gonna be a Somberstone weapon, so let's pop back to the Table of Lost Grace and do a little setup. Yep, it's a Somberstone weapon, so... there we go, Dragon Hunter's Great Katana +8. And if I has slightly worse scaling damage, but slightly more base damage. I'm kind of okay with that. We'll try it out for a bit. And I'm going to also go and get... let's see if I've got any of the materials already. Because I also want to get that curve sword we were trying out up a bit too. Where did I put the damn thing? It's that one. Okay, I need Somberstone 5 and up for that to work. Hey Gideon.
I hear you helped get the girl back on her feet. Though I'm not her foster father anymore, I'd still like to thank you. Sorry for the time you had to waste.
You really are a scumbag.
Ah, I see. That is some fine intelligence indeed. With it, one of the last few pieces of the round table, as promised. The last of the... Well, I wonder if he continues his slumber within the cocoon, all would be well. But perhaps it would be safer to destroy it. Nicola is the one thing that remains a mystery to me.
Well, that is all new dialogue.
Perhaps, news to say.
Because I don't remember him saying that before. I mean, I could be wrong, but that sounds like new dialogue to me. There we go. And now, if I do this right, I should be able to... I'm going to have to wear some lighter armour, but that's not really much of a sacrifice for what I'm doing. I'll swap back to the Oathseeker armour for now, since it's some of the new armour I've gotten. I mean, I could also do Horned Warrior. You know what? Yeah, let's do Horned Warrior. I don't think I have their gauntlets though. But I do have their helmet, don't I? Because... oh right, but that reduces Flask of Sacred Tears and gives you 5 extra strength. Yeah, screw it, let's try it. I don't like the way that looks, actually. Maybe I can keep my tree helmet. That doesn't work either. Which of these should I go with? Screw it, Raging Wolf. That's not an awful look. I can rock this.
Oh, snap.
And then I can upgrade the claw mark seal in a bit if I really want to, but it's doing fine. Despite appearances, I'm not actually focusing on that type of of damage. That type. I'm not focusing on my spells so much. I'm using them as utility. So let's see how this holds up against them. Okay, range is short. Good to know. Damage is good. I probably should have practiced with the weapon a bit before I took it into a boss, especially a boss I was struggling with to begin with, but I kinda just wanted to see how it worked, and I figured trial by fire, why not? Okay, so I can do that slash, or I can do that slash. And then, it's the first great katana I've found as well. And then with this, I've got which is really good. Let's go give this another try. Getting better at dodging some of these attacks, which is a step in the right direction, even if I'm definitely not there yet. There we go, okay. Now you're going to use lightning now, right? No? Why have you decided you're not using lightning? Oh, okay, you had a hair of health left before the switch. Yeah, fair. It's actually good damage on the Ash of War too. On the fence about whether to call it an Ash of War or a well, you know. Okay, well that's exactly what I needed. At least it's using the ice now instead of the bloody fire. Sorry, bloody lightning, because I can keep better because the ice I can actually sort of keep track of. Also, this armor is actually very good against this guy, which I suppose makes sense when you consider that this armor is literally... Well, it's from those really tanky guys, actually, now that I think about it, but... Okay, and now we're back to ice phase. Okay, so it looks like once they get to around this point of health, they can start cycling through phases. So I'm going to have to start being a lot more careful with how I fight, because I need to account for the phase transitions. This is still really good intel, though. Let's go, Freya. We got this. That was awful. And entirely my fault. I should maybe consider bringing a different Spirit Ash to this fight, because to be honest, Trisha just really isn't pulling weight against this boss. Not like I can't level them up, I've got the Blood Warps. You know, I'm gonna go back and talk to that guy because he said when you find one of Mittler's stakes, talk to me. And I have found one of Mittler's stakes, so maybe I should talk to him.
Righteous tarnished. Oh, you must mean Samur. Samur is a kind and stalwart ally. He provisions our little outfit. Samur traffics with the forager brood, his brethren, who collect supplies from all corners of the land. No doubt they find inspiration in his many virtues. These are not your foes, Tarnished. Should you spot any forager brood, be sure to mind your manners.
Well, of course. It's common sense, no? I abandon here a part of the flesh of my body. So Miquella has sort of scattered himself across the Shadowlands for whatever reason. You know what, let's take a crack at, this does sound crazy, let's try the Ghost Flame Dragon again. But this time I'm gonna be smart about it. Gonna approach carefully. And I'm gonna let the soldiers get exhausted first. Because they're not really doing much damage to it, but I'm pretty sure it will eliminate them, and then I can focus on it. With my sword of specifically killing just dragons. For God's sake, I'm trying to help you fight the dragon. Dude. Rude. That's what you are. Okay then, I don't think Ghost Flame Dragon is happening even with the sword that kills dragons. Should be great for pretty much all the other dragons in the game though, which there's a fair few. I mean, I haven't killed every dragon even in the base game, and I know there's at least a couple in the DLC, so you know what, let's do some of the castle. Do some of the castle, we can then go back and fight the Lion Dancer. It's fine. Welcome to Castellensis. Huh. A Carian giant knight. Troll knight, rather. What would you be doing here? Was under the impression that what happened with Caria happened after the Land of Shadows was sealed off. There we go. Oh, so there's now upgraded tiers of like every grease item, it looks like. Gonna try switching in this weapon because I have a feeling it might just be a little faster for dealing with some of the stuff I'm encountering. Oh, right. Inside the dungeon. And yeah, that's some spicy damage. For a weapon that was a random drop, so good. Now, what have we here? Oh, milady. Isn't that the, because this one's also been talked about an absolute ton online. This is a, light greatsword. Oh, first of all. Blessed with an Erdtree incantation, further holy imbuement will amplify the effect and greatly increase the armament's power. Guard counters cause a burst of power. I love how all of these weapons have like special secondary effects. That's so good. Now, where's my lady? There we are, light greatsword. D's in both stats, and impaling thrust as its Ash of War. Length of a greatsword, minimal weight, can wield as swiftly as a straight sword. That's a cool weapon, I will try it another time. Priority right now is just to keep moving and earn some runes. Earn some XP. This isn't that kind of RPG. Well, it is, but not in that way. Some flight pinions. Got you now. That was good damage even through the shield. I mean, shame I got myself killed, but it was still a really good. A really good weapon to mess with. There we go. That's a good amount of wounds. Go grab this while I'm here. The Loyal Knight's Cookbook. What does this do? Actually, this gives us the Royal Magic Grease recipes, and it's a Carrion Knight cookbook. So this place has connections to the Carrion Manor, presumably, and by extension, people like Renala and Rani. That has really good stance pressure. Okay, so I think that's the guard counter that our version of that hammer has. And another of Mittler's stakes. Castle Cross message. Erdtree fragment. I abandon here the flesh of my body. Touch grace. Always remember, if you're getting stressed out with a video game, go and touch some grace. It's good for you. Now, I've got a funny feeling that there's... Yeah, no, not yet. Thought we might already be at the boss, but it is a bit quick for that. Some more Mesmer Soldier armor. Okay. Yeah, I probably had that one coming. But it does give me an idea. Easy smithing stone, and then I think it doesn't go through the hole. So, oh sweet, I can actually do that while falling, just like a Dragon Cult incantation would let you. I wonder if those 10 arrows are telling me I need a bow here. They could be, but it could also be literally anything else. It could just be there to restock your arrows if you need arrows. For all I know, it doesn't have to mean anything. But it could. Huh. Still Still finding starlight shards. Oh right, because you can see the giant from here. Well, I've already fought the giant, so I'm going to go back this way and make my way up the waterfall. There we go. Be wary of dog. You're gonna be fine. It's just turtles. Just a lot of turtle dogs. Okay, so there's a surprise attack up there. So take this path first. I'll trust you guys, you seem to know what you're doing. There we go. And this is a dead end, hence why they said come this way first. Nice to actually have a secret behind the waterfall this time though. Now, up we go. That is just tasty when that connects. And, oh yeah, one of these. This will let me open the gate, and thus the shortcut. There we go. That lets me keep fighting here. Mesmer Soldier's axe. Is that like anything particularly fancy? Performs powerful charge attacks. And then I got this message from Needle Knight Leader. Kind Mikola seeks the tower sealed by shadow and the gate of divinity found there. If we are to reach him, we must burn the tree that seals the path, and for that we require a flame. So, mirroring what we did before, we have to burn the shadow tree. Assuming that that can be trusted. Needle Knight Leader, I want to believe they're probably telling the truth, but this is a FromSoft game. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something nefarious going on. And we still don't know why we needed to beat Radahn for this to happen. Just a lot to speculate about, that's all. Oh, I do not care for you one bit. Oh, for goodness sake. We really are mirroring, oh crap. Wait, we are. We're mirroring the events of the main game. Because the lion is made up of multiple people together, so kinda like Godric the Grafted. And now we're off to fight, presumably a Akarian spellcaster, guarded by a knight. a very frustrating night as well. Albeit also quite a bit less dangerous than Moonrun, you could argue. Because at least this one can't parry us. The Shadowlands really are a dark reflection of the Erdtree, aren't they? There we go, nice and easy. Feel like this night up here is probably pretty important lore-wise, especially since they're guarding a study hall, it looks like, or like a library, which is very on brand for the Carians. So naturally we're going to keep fighting him until we beat him, because it would be silly not to at this point. You know what, I'm fighting an NPC that uses magic. This might actually be the right time for my mace, because small amount of holy damage, mixed with the obvious. The Beast Claw is just insanely good. What we're doing is we're leveling up and we're building a toolkit. Every one of these weapons is going to be useful for something. At least in theory. In-game theory. Yeah. You fooled me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Now. Where's that knight? That's on me, I should have got the runes first. But yeah, my current speculation is that this is very much a reflection of the world where the main game takes place in more than just a metaphorical sense. I think there's actually a certain degree of shadow selves going on here. As for why Mikola came here, that I'm not so sure about yet. I mean, something, maybe the Formless Mother is immune to rot and can thus help Melania? Possibly. There's a whole bunch of possible ways to interpret what we're seeing so far. But the fact that there are so many overlapping themes really makes me wonder if there's not some sort of magical synergy thing happening. Yeah, I'm really not phrasing that well. I'm theorizing that everything we're seeing is a shadow cast by the lands between, not just the Erdtree itself. The Stardew Tree is a shadow of the Erdtree that has to be burnt in order to reach Miquella, just like the Erdtree has to be burnt to reach... Dear oh dear. To reach Marika the Eternal, who has two forms, the other one being Ratigan, and is an Empyrean, and whose actions are responsible for the entire plot of that game, of the base game. I wonder if Miquella is deliberately setting themselves up as a shadow of Marika to some degree then. Like, because they seem to be filling Marika's role in the Shadowland version of this story that we are currently experiencing. But then are we filling our own role? Is there another us somewhere? Oh, maybe that's later. Maybe that's what Needle Knight later is for. Maybe they are the Shadowlands version of us. All this is ridiculous levels of speculation based on some superficial details right now. I am just speculating wildly to distract myself from how frustrating I am finding this knight, even though he can't parry me. He is still considerably more powerful than Moongrim in a lot of ways, and that's driving me a little nuts. At the very least, I'm making good runes doing this. Or a non-zero amount of runes, at least. Down the hatch. Gonna see if this extra power can help me out a little. Nice try, Mundo. Yeah, because what I still don't understand at this present juncture is why are the Carrions here? What are they up to? Because are they still fighting on the side of the Erdtree here, or have they joined the rest of them and split from the Erdtree? Like, if you see what I'm saying, because we know that that the Carrions are pretty pissed off at America and Radagon because of what happened with Renala. But we also don't know if the Land of Shadows has any communication, I guess you'd say, with the rest of the Lands Between. Damn if you don't get a ton of smithing stones though, this is great. Doing a golden veil this. Oh right, yeah, I have aspects of the Crucible equipped because I am also an actually competent spellcaster when it comes to miracle stuff. Why did I not lead with some of these? Also, can I sneak? Can I just sneak? Let's go this way. And come up behind you. Oh, this is so good. Stupid sniping assholes. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from streaming for a bit. I might end up continuing to fight this guy off camera. I don't know yet. Controller needs charging, but I'm gonna call the stream here for now, and we'll come back to this a bit later. See you guys next time. Have a good one.